for attempting the mock test. And this is day 7. We have another one resource person, Dr. M. Kalaivani. And today she is going to talk about the Unit 9, People and Development of Environment. So Dr. M. Kalaivani, working as an assistant professor in biological science at Lakshmi College of Education, government aided Gandhigram. She holds the degrees MSc, MEd, MPhil education, postgraduate diploma, and Gandhian thought PhD in education, and also she has cracked a UGC net examination. And her specialization are biological science, educational psychology, educational technology, environmental education. She had 10 years experience in the field of teacher education as well as in the school education. Also, she has guided two MPhil candidate. One was awarded and another one is going on. She has contributed one books and national level journal 28. She was a life member of Indian Society for Education and Allied Sciences and life member for Tamilnadu Career Counselor Association. And also she has awarded Best Professor Award from Red Pond Society, Madurai, received Rajiv Gandhi National Fellowship for PhD program, and she has sponsored a project, Initiative Women in Development, Chennai, and she has organized and participated many workshop and conferences. So totally she was acted as a resource person for many programs, and her academic excellence and academic achievements are MEd's gold medal at Mother Teresa University, Kodaikanal, MSc gold medalist as the American College, Madurai. Madam has a lot of exposures in the field of education, and she was a noteworthy assistant professor in the field of biological science with a wealth of knowledge and experience. Committed to providing exciting and effective teaching, she implements state of the art of technology and invests time understanding for the students the learning styles, and see values in the significance of environmental consciousness, and thus incorporate the lessons on the subjects in their teachings and techniques. Above all, she is a dedicated and modeling exceptional leader who will be capable of solving scientific and environmental problems in the futures. Ma'am, on the behalf of organizing team, we thank you for your acceptance to be a part of this UGC NET and SET training classes. I hand over the session to Dr. M. Kalaivani.
Very good evening to one and all present here. I'm really overwhelmed to be as a part of this program, and thank you, sir, Thiagu sir, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to be as a resource person on this very good academic platform. And it is a great initiative that we are conducting this program on the remembrance of Dr. R. Viswanathan. Always, Thiagu sir, right from more than 10 years, I was being traveling with Thiagu sir, and he is a very kind personality and very helping personality. So it is a great initiative. I am looking as a great initiative that goes to that goes to give life for many people, because without net cracking without net we cannot imagine even for enrolling as a PhD scholar in any of one of the universities. So here the system is becoming more hard and harder, and we are no other go. We have to fit ourselves into our system. So I'm very happy and a very warm good evening to all the participants. Hope I will cover some of the glimpses of this unit, the unit number 9, which is given to me, people, development and environment. So let me present my presentation. Let me present my screen now. Is it my slide is visible? Anyone of the audience?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So in paper 1, I'm going to deal with the unit number 9, which deals with people, development and environment, which is very, very important topic than cracking a net, I think. Because today we are facing so many environmental issues which threatens the livelihood of humans in future. So many projects, if we write projects regarding any environmental issues to find a solution for environmental issues, immediately we will get funds from many funding agencies. Now the environment is highly polluted because of human activity, and we are experiencing the changes in the environment. Even the summer, the last month, from last month, we are feeling the warmness of our climate. Yes or no? So today we are talking about the terms called global warming, climate mitigation, pollution, and these are some of the words which threatens the life of human beings. So let me get into the unit. So here, this unit covers about what is environment, what kind of a sustainable developmental goals and the millennium development that we have to bring out to save this environment. And it also talks about the interaction between the human and the environment. So it is by nature that no one can be independent. We are all interdependent. So here we cannot separate ourselves from the environment, because all the basic things that human as well as all the other organisms derive only from the environment. So the main basic, if you see the main basic need of a human or the other living organism is the food, water, and shelter. So how all these are attained by the human as well as the other living organisms. It is only from the environment, which is the greatest gift that God gives for us, given for us. So here we will be talking about the anthropogenic activities. Here anthropogenic activities refers to the human activities. What are the human activities has made an impact on the environment and created a great problem in the livelihood of human and the other living organisms. And this unit will talk about the environmental issues at the local level as well as the regional level and the global level. Like the terms that is given in the unit as air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, noise pollution, waste hazard, climate change. All these are the words. It is spoken at the local level, regional level, as well as the global level. It is not the issue for our village, or it is not the issue for our state or our country. It is happening across the globe. Everywhere humans are facing all these kind of problems, environmental issues. It is all because of the development of science and technology and the over exploitation of the natural resources. We are facing such kind of environmental issues today. And then what kind of an impact that creates because of the pollutants on the human health. So we are facing so many number of health issues problem because of this environmental issues. And then this unit talks about the natural and the energy resources. And we know natural resources or the resources which are occur in nature. That is from sun, wind, all these soil, water, even the geothermal. Geothermal refers to the thermal energy that is being naturally present in the earth. That is like volcanic eruptions. Those in those places we can build up geothermal plants where we can generate electricity. And then biomass, nuclear and forest resources. All these resources are very, very essential for the sustainable development of all living organisms. And then this unit talks about natural hazards and disaster management, how all these can be mitigated, how it can be overcome, and what are the strategies that we can follow to overcome all these natural hazards and disasters. And then what are the acts that is being given, that has been enacted in order to protect this environment, and what are the conferences that has been that has been organized in order to overcome all the environmental issues. So this is what all about our unit 9, which deals about this people, development and environment. So I have planned my session as covering all the components of this unit in an objective type. Okay, so I thought I can go with some of the important areas, how the question will appear in the question paper, what are the important questions that are asked several times. So I have planned in that way, and we will move on to that. Let me ask the first question. Wait a minute. Let me connect in another device also so that I can see your chat. Okay, you can give your answers in the chat box so that in side by side I can see the messages also. So let me start with the first question. Here the question is given as in a match the following format, that a set 1 is given and set 2 is given. In set 1 it is given as troposphere, exosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere. So can you know what all these terms are? We might have familiar about these terms, yes or no? So it is all the layers of the atmosphere. It is all the layers of the atmosphere. Atmosphere, sphere refers to the layer, atmos refers to the air. So it is the atmosphere, it is above the land surface. So those areas is called as atmosphere. The atmosphere has been classified into 5 layers. Out of the 5 layers, there are 4 main layers are there, excluding the exosphere. So here in one column, the different layers are listed out, and in the second column, the distance of each layer or the thickness of each layer was given. So if a question is asked like this, so first thing, what we have to do, how you will arrive the answer. So here it is given, it is asked us to match the correct options from set 1 to set 2. So anybody have a right answer for this question? Can you please, you can put your answer in the D.
Option D.
Yes. You are right. The answer is D. Here the Earth's atmosphere, as I told you, the Earth's atmosphere is classified into, it is divided into 5 major layers, main layers. So excluding this exosphere, we have 4 main primary layers, which are called as troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and thermosphere. This is the order of the layer that is present in the atmosphere. Right from the lowermost layer is the troposphere. The next to the troposphere is the stratosphere. Next to stratosphere is the mesosphere, and the next to mesosphere is the thermosphere, and the last layer is the exosphere. So if we arrive the right order of the layers, we can easily identify the answer. So troposphere is the lowest layer, so it will start from 0 to 12. So next to troposphere is the stratosphere. That way it is 12 to 50. So likewise, it is moving on in the ascending order. Yes or no? So from smallest to largest number. So in that way we can click the answer for this question. So let me move on to the next question. Thank you for answering the question. Let me move on to the next question. Which among the following natural hazards has relatively slow onset? So before you answer me, let me give a input about this natural hazard. So natural hazards are nothing but they are disasters which are occurred naturally. So naturally occurring disasters are called as natural hazards. So here the listed options are all are natural disasters. And the question, what the question is asked is, the natural disasters or the hazard has relatively slow onset, which occurs very slowly, which occurs very slowly. The time consumption taken by the disaster, which among all the four, which takes much time, or which progress in a slower manner. That is the question it is asked. So Kalaivani, Loyola, you have answered right. The option is B, because we all know that this slow onset is drought. So other than drought, infestations and disease epidemics or also comes under this category because it takes months or years to develop. It is not a sudden outbreak. So other volcanic eruptions, wildfires, that is forest fires, landslides, it is all a sudden outbreak of the sudden outbreak in the nature, occurred in the nature. Whereas drought is a dry condition. Drought refers to dry condition, which is also a disaster. Which also a disaster. If the land becomes drought, what will happen? Naturally, we are not able to cultivate any vegetation. So it leads to poverty. It leads to decrease in the food production. Thereby, food famine will occur. Yes or no? Food famine will occur. So this is the second question. Let me move on to the third question. Biomass fuel has the potential to form a sustainable carbon neutral energy source because the reasons are given below. So, which produce carbon dioxide and combustion as much as they consume when they grow. It produces less amount of carbon dioxide on combustion when compared to the amount they use in their growth. Have carbon content same as fossil fuels. Do not produce hazardous emissions on combustion. So what will be the right answer? So we all know biomass refers to, it is the waste generated from the living organism. So a waste of a living organism is called as a biomass. So out of the living organism, the waste of the living organism, we can able to produce fuels. We can also generate electricity. You might have also heard about Bavanpally village. Bavanpally village, which is in Hyderabad. Now it has been partitioned and it is been referred as Telangana. It is located in Telangana. Bavanpally village, which is the largest market. Bavanpally market in Bavanpally village, which is the largest market in Telangana, has produced nearly 100 tons of wastage, vegetable wastage. The unused vegetables and the spoiled vegetables generated in the market is around 100 tons of waste are being generated. So people in that have a novel idea in using all this vegetable waste to convert them into a electric power as well as biogas production. They are using it for biogas production as well as for generating electricity, and it is also specified that the electricity that is being generated from the this Bavanpally market is used for all the street lights as well as the used for all the administrative blocks as well as the market, the entire market buildings, for entire market buildings, and as well as for the street lights. They are using it for the street lights. And the biogas that is also produced is it is being used for cooking purposes. So this is what this biomass fuel is. So now tell me this carbon neutral energy. So carbon neutral energy refers to, it is a stable compound. Yeah, the sustainable carbon neutral energy. Why we are saying this sustainable carbon neutral energy is, here the carbon compound will be stable. That's why it has been given as sustainable carbon neutral energy. So here this biomass fuels which are produced has a potential that to form a sustainable carbon neutral energy. Why? Because option A is the right answer, because it produces carbon dioxide on combustion as much as they consume when they grow. So when they grow, the produced that is produced in the city, they have identified and they have suggested that this greenhouse, we all know that carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. So this greenhouse gas which is released out of the combustion of biomass fuel is equal to the carbon dioxide released by a growing tree. The carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, but this carbon dioxide is a carbon neutral energy. So it does not bring much impact to the environment. So the carbon dioxide released by the growing tree will not bring much impact to the environment. In same way, when we burn the biomass, the property of the carbon dioxide is similar. Next one is again a match the following is given. Here in set 1, the terms given as soot, fly ash, dust, particulate matter. So what will be the answer? What is soot? What is fly ash? What is dust? What is particulate matter? Answer C is the right answer. Soot. What is actually a soot? A soot is a deep black powdery substance which has largely amorphous carbon. So amorphous refers to indefinite shape. It does not have any shape, a shapeless. The carbon compound is a shapeless. It does not have a definite shape. It's amorphous carbon which is produced by the incomplete burning of organic matter. It is considered to be the second largest contributor to global warming. So we all know what is global warming. Because of the greenhouse effect, the consequent effect of greenhouse will be global warming. So that what will happen? The atmosphere gets heated up because